Now here's James, following the shot by Kevin Durant.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got that one up quick.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now James, after the missed three by Carmelo. Launches a three. Another miss by Curry.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Here's McAdoo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. McAdoo's got his second basket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Good. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Here's Kuzi. The three-pointer off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Conley gets the bucket.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
There's the dish to McAdoo. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No one near James as he lets it go. Second shot opportunity. McAdoo misses. 1:51 left to play in the third. The dive for the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Atlanta making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Garnett. Paul George comes in for Anthony. And Allen Iverson subbed in for James. Iverson, no good. Iverson's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Atlanta leading by 10. In the corner, George with it. It's deflected. Pass to Iverson. For the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Leonard. He feeds it to McAdoo. Malone with the steal. James. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And George kicks to McAdoo. To the inside. Here's Conley. Good, and the assist goes to James. 9 points for Mike Conley.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Cowens. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta leading by 8. Now the pass to Davis. Back to Wade. Rose dishes to Wade. It's stolen. An even 3-on-3 break. 13 feet away. A follow-up flush.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever?
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Atlanta leads by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Wade in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes. I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Braun, he's checked in for Clyde Drexler.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he hits both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Harden. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 12 points for James Harden.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Here's James. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Rose has got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Stolen by Durant. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
But they'll get another chance. And it's slammed in by Malone.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays. Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Atlanta calls timeout. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Anthony drives in.
Anthony Davis.
The first free throw is good.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
Anthony's been putting up the numbers. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's LeBron outside. And he gets it to go.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
The drive by Anthony. No good. Harden with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And stolen by James. Harden kicks to Malone. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Olajuwon's checked in for McAdoo. Durant comes in for Anthony. Wade, he's checked in for LeBron. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Curry.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Davis is checked in for Kevin Garnett. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The drive by Wade. And then Durant with the jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And stolen by LeBron. It's Harden with the drive. Money!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Yes!
Watch out. Anthony Davis has caught fire.
Atlanta with the ball.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out. No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
It's Curry with the drive. Davis. It's good!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Atlanta making a switch here. Curry against Curry. Curry with the steal. It's Harden with the drive. Excellent D from Wade.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as Jordan presents.